fellow that called you?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right today. Let me show you these school records that I found down in Tunica in the courthouse. They're from the Indian Creek School.
Right.
And it mentions your name here. It lists your name, Willie Coffey, Leon Coffey as your father. And also on back here in the pages it lists Robert Spencer at age 14 and you were age 9. Now they didn't call him Robert Spencer on the records, as you know.
No, they called him Robert Johnson.
See, there's one of them right there.
Yeah.
And Last Fair Deal Gone Down.
Yeah, that's one of them old big records.
Yeah, sure is.
Me and him, and lots more boys, we played hooky and get up under the church. They have a little stand up there. We get up under there, get some boredom, and we get up under there. He blow his harp and pick his old juice off for us and sang under there.
Uh-huh.
We played hooky until the teacher would find out we're out there, and she'd make us come in and give us 5 lashes for playing hooky.
Blowing harp and blowing Jew's harp.
Yes, sir.
Nobody was playing guitars yet in those days,
No,
is that right?
Either one of us wasn't playing guitar in those days. But later years, he started before I did, and then he showed me a lot how to play the guitar.
Can you demonstrate to me what he tried to show you?
He put on a slide. He made him a slide out of a bottom neck.
Mm-hmm.
A piece of old brass or anything would have fit his fingers very tight. And mostly he put it on his little finger. And he would always start off like this. All he wanted to do is to hear you play something one time, and he could play it.
He had your lick, huh?
He had to go like that's when I think he was, to my eye, in my days and his days, he was the greatest. Milton. That's all I ever know.
Turn that over and you'll see the dude.
Now that's really him down there. That's really him. First time we had an old juk, like we call old plantation juk. When Robert walked in there, the jumper, just like the president didn't come in.
Is that right?
Yeah, the jumper, getting ready to dance. Man, he could tear him up, he'd knock dust out the floor, break the floor in, shouting and jumping.
Is that right?
He's just that good.
A few minutes ago, you were telling me about the Jinx Blues and how Willie Brown and Robert Johnson would pop the strings when they played that. Go ahead, keep that going. That sounds pretty good.
Well, see, that's my trouble. I got to get back to it, but see.
Okay.
Now, Robert, he had a knack. He'd do it this way. But see, I never could get that right. I had to get on that string like this. But he could slap it like this. Tom hit this friggin' long finger hit this part of his box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you see Charlie Patton play that same song?
Yeah, I seen Charlie Patton do it. He'd throw it all up and catch it.
Is that right?
But I never could do that. But I learned it the way I learned it, like Willie Brown and Son Halford. They pump that thing like that.
Now, hitting the guitar and hitting it with his finger and his thumb at the same time, is that kind of like the same way Charlie Patton would do?
Yeah, that's the same way Charlie Patton would do. But Robert, he was my main friend. He always told me, he said, now you're going to stay here and fly these old long-haired mules until you die, rather than to give up and follow me. So if you follow me, you won't know nothing about them mules no more. Won't care anything about them. But I never did follow him no more.
How come?
Yeah, I just didn't have the nerve.
I see.
He traveled like him. He traveled all over the state, I reckon. He could tell me some places I can't think of now where he went to. Yeah.
And you two stayed in touch over the years, did you?
Oh, when he come back to his home down there in Mississippi down there, He would come visit us up here 2 or 3 times a year or more.
I'm gonna get up in the morning.
The notes paint a dark wasteland, starless, ululant with bitter wind, swept by the chill rain. Over a hilltop trudges a lonely, ragged, bedeviled figure. The Saturday night balls had been. Well, Robert would watch and see which way we'd gone, and he would pick up one of the guitars. And such another racket you never heard. It'd make the people mad, you know. Then Robert went away for a time, and when he came back, he showed up at a little juke joint house was playing outside of Robinsonville.
Robert was gone then. Robert was naturally gone a while with that guitar.
And man, now.
How he got up that way so quick, I don't know. But he said he sold himself to the devil.
Sold to the devil. Did you think he was being serious?
No, I never did think he was serious because he come in here with us. He always come in, you know, with a lot of jive and you know, joking, cracking a lot of jokes like that. And I never did believe in it.
We merely witnessed
Here for about 11 years, I lived in the Mississippi Delta.
Through trying to flag a ride, and everybody kept passing by. Nobody didn't stop.
So where do you think the crossroads was?
I think that was a crossroad to eternity. That's what I think about it. I think it's a crossroad to eternity.
You don't put any stock in it being at 49 and 61, do you?
No. If you could make any, the women would follow you. I know one to chase him.
A woman chasing Robert.
They chased him.
Tell me about it.
Now she's a woman that they call a Lucille. When she chased him one day on the road, he was going out to his mama's them. I don't know where he had been, but he come in. And he'd been kind of shaking around with her, you know. Somehow or another they got into it. She chased him right across the ditch from one side, across the ditch to the other side, and back and forth. He'd jump the ditch. She'd go around to the bridge and come back. He'd jump back across on that side. And there's somebody from Conway's come along in an old T-model. Rolled the top off her just about and picked him up and carried him out to his mama. She swore she was going to kill him. She had a ice pick at Robertson, trying to starve him. Yeah.
Now they were running back and forth across this ditch.
Back and forth.
Was she threatening him?
Yes, she was threatening him. They will see him chase him all across that field.
Is she still living?
Well, she got killed after then. She got killed at the juke house.
Had we?
I don't recollect what month and days it was, but it was up in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Up in the summertime. It was 1938.
38.
Well, a lot of people off of Commerce out there where he was raised went to his funeral, but I wasn't able to go because I had got burnt out. And tell you the fact, I didn't have nothing to wear.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have nothing to wear down there. I got burnt out and got left with something on just like, oh, it wasn't good as what me and you got on now. All I learned in his death is he said he had the pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all I could get out of it.
Is that what people said around here when he died?
That's what they usually got at Commerce in Robinsonville.
He died of pneumonia.
I believe it's
It was Robert's certificate of death from the state of Mississippi. Now, on the back of this death certificate, it says that the plantation owner who owned the property where Robert died, it was his opinion that Robert died of syphilis. What do you think about that?
Well, I ain't gonna dispute that he could have died with that, not pneumonia like you said, but that was a private part if he died with that, you know, the people thought it was a disgrace. As famous as he was for to die with some kind of complaint.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's my opinion about that.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the talk we heard, yes, he died. pneumonia.
No one knows anything really.
Immediate aftermath of Robert Johnson's death. Before
I didn't want to see him dead, so I didn't go that way.
Do you remember being the most popular of his songs?
Well, the most popular one he had that I liked it was Hey Baby Don't You Wanna Go. Now whenever he come in, that's what I wanted to play for me. Baby, don't you wanna go with me to the land of California, my sweet home in Chicago? Man, that nigga. Right tears from there. I hate to talk about it. I hate to talk about it. He could really sing.
That was definitely his song, wasn't it?
That was just mine too. He could sing that. Now that was his famous song with me. I just, when the women said, give me a quarter, give me a dime, I want to play a couple of records. I said, what you gonna, I'm gonna play Robert. I said, you gonna play Sweet Home in Chicago? Yeah, I'm gonna play that. I said, all right. I give him a quarter.
That's what you wanted to hear.
That's what I wanted to hear. Man,
Yeah.
tell him I won't play.
Well, what about Terraplane? Everybody loved Terraplane.
Yeah, Terraplane's all right, but that Sweet Home in Chicago. Come on in my kitchen, it's going to be raining outdoors. But them was my two records he made, I was crazy about. I was really love.
That's wonderful.
I hate to talk about him too much.
Yeah, I understand.
Thank you all again, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, sweet home, Chicago. Baby, don't you wanna go? Oh, baby, don't you wanna go? Back to the land of California, to my sweet home, Chicago.